Start to find your mountain pose. Take a few breaths. All right, grounding through the feet and drawing energy up through the legs, lining everything up, hips, shoulders, ears, palms face forward. Just let your breath smooth out. All right, let's add some arms to deepen it. So with the palms face out, exhale, inhale, draw the arms up, keep the shoulders down, palms touch, hands come heart center. And bring it up. And down. All right, let's add a little movement on the lower half of the body to this. Palms up. Right heel. So we're starting to think about balance. Release. Arms up. Inhale. Left heel. Arms up. Inhale. See if double heel works for you. Keep those feet nice and grounded. Don't pronate or supinate. And release. All right, we're going right heel or knee. Left heel or knee. And double heel if that works for you. If not, just keep alternating. And 2 more times through. Right heel or knee. Left heel or knee. Double or keep alternating. Last time. And bring it down. Okay, make sure you're even on both sides if you've been alternating. Shake things out. All right, we're going to take the feet wider than hip width distance and wake up the body with some big, expansive cats and cows. So the knees and hips are bending here. Take your right arm to your left shoulder, left arm to your right. Round forward into cat, and then open up into your cow. The left hand goes first this time, right hand. Round and open. Right, then left, round and open. Knees and hips move with you. Left hand first, round and open. Right hand. Left hand. We'll go one more time through, starting with the right hand first. And left hand. Nice big open. And release. Shake everything out. Whew, the shoulders really got active there, didn't they? Move them around. Inhale and exhale. So for our side opening, we're going to do connecting earth and sky. Ground through the feet. Okay, so let's have them a little wider than hip width distance. And then get some friction, some heat in between your palms. Okay, the knees are going to bend and straighten as we do this. So bring your hands to your heart, bend your knees. Now reach up, right palm faces the sky, left palm faces the earth. Bring it back to center. Reach up, left palm up, right palm down. And come back to center. Over to the right. Really stretch. And center and to the left. And center. Now we're going to reach up And feel that connection. Feel the energy coming through your right palm and out your left. Gaze up towards your right fingertips and come center. Left palm up. Feel that connection. Gazing toward the left and hands to the heart. All right, let's bring it up one more time. Stay here, getting that feeling of connection, earth and sky. Gaze toward the right. Now stay here and take your gaze towards your left fingertips. Take your gaze back up to the right and bring your hands to your heart. Reaching up, up, up. Gazing toward the left. Turning your gaze to the right. Gazing up and to the left again. And bringing it center. Okay, let's shake out the arms and shake out the knees. Wiggle the body around. We'll take the feet about mat width distance apart and knocking on the door of life. So here we go. Side to side. Yeah. And then let the arms start to come up. Yep, the heels might want to lift here. All right, when we get to shoulder height, make a gentle fist and do some immunity tapping right under your collarbone. And then bring the arms long again and go up as high as you want, twisting side to side. Coming back down. And once you get back to shoulder height, the immunity tapping, again, we're right under the collarbone, just gently tapping side to side. Now, the next time you're to your right, just stay here. Take your fingertips and feel around under the collarbone and close out to the side by your shoulder. And see if you feel any sensitive spots. Give them a little massage. And then take your left hand, your right hand over to the left. Looking for anything sensitive here. And then we'll take the arms long again. Take them down till we wind up, once again, tapping on the door of life. And then the next time your right arm is in front, your left arm is behind, stay here. Turn your right toes out at sort of an angle. Bend your right knee a little bit and just bow over your right leg. Come on up. Spin around, left toes out, left knee, gentle bend, bow. And come on up, and let's find mountain pose and breathe. Inhale and exhale. And shake things out. All right, let's have 2 blocks nearby then, okay? So we can do some nice stretches for the legs without putting the knees down. We'll use the blocks for that today. Okay. So have your blocks toward the top of your mat. Find mountain pose. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive over your hip creases. Do a half lift. Bend at the knees and hips and step back to downward facing dog. And when you get here, go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Take one heel down and hold. Press your other heel down and hold. Press both heels down. Now bend the knees, send your tailbone up and back to where the wall meets the ceiling. Straighten the legs as much as they want to, but keep that length in the spine. And then bringing the knees to the mat, even stop with the knees 2 inches off the mat here. Okay, so the knees are parallel, they're next to each other, they're off the mat, and then just sit off to the side and take your legs forward and shake it out. So if you don't always want to come down to your knees, you can just spin around and come to seated. Okay, save one knee-based transition. So let's find seated mountain pose here. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen through the spine, turn your palms out, continue lengthening through the spine as you tap your hands down. Inhale and exhale and shake it out. All right, so we're going to do a little more side to side from down here. All right, good morning. I wondered where you were. All right, so you can keep your legs straight or you can sit cross-legged. You know, since you have your blocks there, let's all try sitting on a block for this. Okay? That could be a little, that's nice for opening up the hips, and it's also nice for the knees. So now if you don't want to sit on a block, if you start to feel uncomfortable, just come off your block. Take your arm up, shoulder is away from the ear. Without leaning or pressing into your left hand, tilt to the left. Left hand is free, the core is supporting us. Right hand down, left arm up, tilt to the right. And switch. And switch. And to the left, to the right. Okay, we're going to take it over to the left now. Stay here. Put your left hand on your left thigh. Now just release and move farther over to the left. Release and reach left. Release and reach left. Extend your left arm. Bring the arms up. Right hand to the right thigh. Come to the right. Release and extend. Release and extend. Release and extend. Then take the right arm parallel. Bring the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. As long as we're up here, let's do one more thing. You can change the cross of your legs just for change, the sake of change, which is always good. Put your hands on your thighs and do some cats and cows from seated here. And then pause with your gaze towards your lap in your cat. Sit up and come on off the block. All right, let's do some core work. So we're going to take it down and bend the knees here. Okay, lay it down. Feel that good connection to the earth, hands by your side. Okay, right leg comes up, toes are pointed. Flex your right foot and slowly bring it down. Regrounding yourself as it comes down, feeling how the work of the core changes as the leg gets lower. Stop with your heel 2 inches off the mat. Point your toe and take it slowly up. Feel the work change. If 2 inches is too low for you and you want to stop at some other point, feel free to do that. Okay, we're going to do that again. Flex your right foot. Just notice as it slowly comes down. Now there might be a point where your spine says, that's really far enough, I'm done. You could stop right there or continue till your heel is hovering. Point the toe and slowly lift it up. Okay, so it's the slowness of this move that's really engaging the core, right? Bend your right knee in, hold on for a moment, let your leg come out to the right and back to center. Bring your right foot down, take your left leg straight up, point the toe, flex the foot. Now slowly bring the left leg down. Focus on staying grounded, staying even. Stop when the left heel is either hovering or at the height that's appropriate for your back right now. Point your toe and slowly bring it up. Flex the foot and observe what's going on as you slowly bring it back down. Notice where it's best for your back to stop. It could be higher than 2 inches off the mat this morning. And bring the left knee in and hold on to your shin or your hamstring. Let the left leg come out and back. And bring it in. Okay, so when the leg stops, the heel is hovering. The heel is lifted. We're not stopping with the heel on the mat, right? And just losing our focus here. All right, so you're either, we're gonna try it with 2 legs up, and then you'll decide if you wanna stay with this version or go back to 1 foot down, 1 leg up. Okay, 2 legs up, point the toes. Now, flex both feet, and we're going to take the right leg, just the right leg, down and slowly up. Now take the left leg down, it's flexed, the foot is flexed, the toes point as you come slowly up. All right, let's try. Take the right leg down, heel hovers, the foot is flexed. Point the right toes. Now as you take the right leg up, start to draw the left leg down. Yeah, we're scissoring, but so slowly. All right, point your left toes, flex your right foot. Right goes down, left comes up. All right, if this is working for you, continue with the scissoring. If this was working for you, down and up, 1 leg at a time, that's great. If feet on the mat was working better for you, down and up, 1 leg at a time, do that, okay? Okay, the next time your left leg comes up, let it meet your right leg and draw your knees in and rock side to side. Okay, so the slowness of that is really makes it so that you have to focus intently and work harder. So let's test that theory, shall we? Okay, take your position, whether it's feet down, 1 leg up, or both legs up, and take your right leg down and up, just let it, woo, that wasn't that much work, was it? Left leg down and up. A little work, but not quite so much. Let's do that again at that tempo. And then try your scissor kicks at that tempo. Down and up. And then finish up, draw your knees in and rock side to side. All right, so we're going to use that now for our obliques. Bring your feet down, let your knees gently open and close. Okay, so we're going to keep the left foot down, take the right leg up, take the arms up, take the palms to touch, roll the shoulders and head up, and take the hands to the right. Come center and down. Take your left leg up, roll the shoulders and head up, and take your hands out to the left. Center and up. Okay, now let's take both legs up, roll the shoulders and head up, take both hands to the right, center and down, roll up, take both hands to the left, center and down. Okay, we're going to add the leg up and down to this, all right? Remember, these are all options, so you do what works best for you. If you loved what we just did with one leg up and want to stay with that, go ahead. We're taking the right leg up. Here we go. Palms are touching. Roll up. Take your hands to the right. Take your right leg slowly down and up. Come center and down. Left leg up. Right foot down. Hands to the left. Left leg down and up. Come back to center. Okay? All right, we're going to work that from 2 legs up here. If that's you, go ahead and take 2 legs up. Take your hands over to the right, and this time take the left leg down and up. Come center, bring it down, roll it up, hands left, take the right leg down and up, and come center, hug your knees in, and rock side to side. Raise a leg if you've got one more set in you. It's going to be a fun one. Yes? Okay. All right. Let's take the legs up. Okay. Palms touch. And we're going to go up. Hands to the right. Left leg down and up. Come through center. Take your hands to the left. Right leg down and up. Come center and down. And we're going to do that now starting on the left. Take it up, hands left, right leg down and up. Come through center, hands right, left leg down and up. And release, hug those knees in. Inhale and exhale. All right. How about a nice water wheel series to prepare those hips for a fun weekend? So we're going to start with the hands down, knees bent, feet on the mat. Right knee in, point up, flex down, in, up, and down. We're in the water wheel. And the next time your right knee is in, hold it in, flex your right foot, we reverse. Flex out. Notice that the leg can go to where it was going before, right? With the heel hovering or slightly higher. Point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. One more. Hold the knee in, hold your right shin or hamstring, and let that right leg come out to the side and back. Keep the left foot grounded as you do this, and the left hip grounded. All right, now come back to center. Extend your left leg any amount. Take your left hand outside of your right thigh. Take your right arm out from the shoulder. Draw the knee just past the belly button. Feel that nice stretch here in the IT band. Now we're going to let the right hip lift as the right knee comes farther over to the left. The right shoulder, though, is still in contact with the mat. Turn your gaze towards your right fingertips. Now unwind, take your right ankle across your left thigh, flex your right foot. Draw the knees in towards you, and let's move things around, side to side, forward and back, circle one direction and the other. Now cross tightly at the thighs here. And hold on to your legs and move around a little more, release for the hips. Come back to center, unwind 2 feet to the mat, let those knees gently open and close, and we'll begin water wheel on the left. Plant your right foot, left knee in, point up, flex down. You've already found the lowest that your heels should go for today, so go there. And the next time your left knee is in, pause. Flex your left foot, we reverse. Flex out, point up, knee in. And the next time your left knee is in, hold it in. Hold on to your left shin or hamstring. Ground your right foot and take your left knee out to the left and back to center. So we want the left hip moving. We don't want the right leg doing crazy stuff while we're doing this. We want to keep that foot grounded, the right leg still, so we can focus on the left. All right, now come back to center, extend that right leg any amount. Take your right hand outside your left leg, extend your left arm from your shoulder, draw that knee just past the belly button. And now let the left hip come up, left knee over to the right, gaze towards your left fingertips. The left shoulder is still in contact with the earth. As you unwind, flex your left foot, draw your left ankle across the right thigh, draw your legs in towards you, hold on to your shin, and move around. Side to side, forward and back, and circle. Now come back to center, cross tightly at the thighs, hold on, and continue moving through the hips. Release, unwind 2 feet to the mat, open and close the knees. And let's come up into table. All right, remember you can always do table with your hands on the wall or a chair, because sometimes the wrists don't like being in this position. Okay, so let's come to a knee down plank. Okay, if you're on the wall, you're at the wall, you're doing a wall plank. Okay, you could even be doing air planks, right? Okay, we're going to do push up, hips back. Plank, push up, hips back. Planks can be knees up if you prefer. After your next push-up, find child's pose. All right, make your way back to downward facing dog. Press through those heels. And as you journey your feet towards your hands, take them a little wider with each step till you wind up with your feet mat width distance apart. Bring your forearms to your thighs, bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, press through the feet, bring the fingertips up toward the sky, and step into mountain pose. Take a few breaths. All right. Becky, do you have 2 blocks? I can see you, so raise your hand if you do. All right, 2 blocks at the top of your mat. So we're going to do a nice little series of stretches for the hips, the psoas. Okay, so we're at the top of the mat, and we'll warm everything up first with just a sun salutation. So let's find the feet hip-width distance apart, float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Take a half lift. Bend at the hips and knees, bring your fingertips to the mat. Take your right leg back. We're in a lunge here, and we're just gonna wiggle around a little bit. Keeping with the basic sun salutation, find your way to plank. Knees up or down. Chaturanga. Come into a nice little baby cobra. Lift your hands so your heart is shining forward. The spine is working here. Release your hands. Find your way to downward facing dog. All right, in this dog, we're going to lift the right leg just to hip height. Give it a few spins, one direction and the other. Take a step forward. It could be big or little, your choice. And walk the rest of the way up to your hands. Exhale. As you inhale, float your arms up. Take your palms to touch. Hands come through heart center, and you just keep going. Take it down. Half lift. Forward fold. Bend the knees and hips. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Take your left leg back. Be in this lunge. Find plank. Always your choice, knees up or down, whatever is going to give you the strongest chaturanga. Because when we chaturanga, we don't want swaying spine. We want straight spine. Take it down. Come into your cobra. Release your hands from the mat. And find your way to downward facing dog. Yep. In the dog, take your left leg up. Circle one direction and the other. Step forward with your left foot and make your way back to the top of your mat. Take a half lift when you get there, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, now take your blocks, put them on either side of your mat on their highest edge. Place your hands on your block and just take a big step back with your right foot. Okay, we're going to bend the left knee. I'll make my front block invisible so you can see what's going on. Left knee is over the left ankle. Here we are. Okay, so we're in a lunge, but we can be a little more uplifted and the blocks can support us here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we want to get a nice stretch in that psoas. So let's bend the knee without bringing it all the way down. Just bend it. You feel that? The knee's not touching. And then press back through the heel. Bend the back knee, your right knee. Press back through the heel. Bend the right knee. Press back through the heel. What did you notice about your left leg the whole time? It didn't move, right? Now we're going to get to the left. Roll your blocks to their second side. Well, let's leave them on the third because we're keeping the knee up. Keep your blocks where they are. Now press back and lift your left toes. Come forward, bend the left knee. Press back, lift the left toes. And you can start bringing your head towards your knee here. Come forward. Press back. So stretching the back of the left leg here. All right, let's bend the left knee. And using your blocks for support, start to bring your right leg in. Bring it up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Shake it out. Did that work okay? Everything worked? Okay. All right. Let's give the legs a little shake. That's why we had to warm the legs up first, right? All right, so same deal here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the blocks here. This time we step back with the left leg. The right knee is over the right ankle. Okay, so that's position is not going to change. We're taking the left knee down 2 inches off the mat, lift up, press back through the heel. Down, press back through the heel. Down, press back. Let's do that one more time. Down, press back through the heel. Okay, we're going to keep the blocks up and take the right toes up. Stretch the back of the leg. Come forward and back. Head toward the knee like we would for pyramid. Forward and back. Last time, forward, lift the right toes. All right, now come forward and just carefully start to bring your feet back together. Float the arms up, inhale, and exhale, and release, shake it out. All right, so we did a bunch of narrow leg forward folding as we went through that sequence. We opened up the legs. Let's do a little wide-legged forward folding and see how the hamstrings are feeling about that now. So take your legs wide like you would for Warrior Two here. Put your index fingers in your hip creases and keeping the hips over the ankles and the spine long, just start to come forward. See if you can feel your hamstrings. Okay. Check to make sure the hips are staying over the ankles. Sometimes they want to just rock back because we feel more secure. Okay, and then slowly lower to wherever your body is saying to go. It might be saying stay high, head higher than heart. Might be saying just keep going, keep going, keep going. And then release your hands to your legs from wherever you are. Okay, if your hands are by your feet, take your peace sign fingers under your big toes, rest your thumbs on top of your big toes. We're going to do a resisted lift, okay? So whether your hands are on the back of your legs and staying there, any point, or your fingers are around your big toes. Inhale, hold on, try and lift up. You really won't go anywhere, right? And now take your elbows out and use that energy to bring you farther forward. Yes. Okay, so again, it's a resisted lift. And then elbows out into a forward fold. All right, now bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up. Take a couple of breaths here. Slowly come the rest of the way up. Whew. And let's bring those legs back together. Could you feel the work of the resisted lift and the release of coming into the elbows out fold? Okay. All right, let's shake things out. Inhale and exhale. So we worked a little on balance at the beginning of class. We were lifting the heel and then the knee, which brings us to the sun and moon. So take your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the hips. Raise your right heel. Stay strong and steady on the left leg. Fix your gaze. And if you're ready, float the right knee up. If you're still okay, left arm up, right fingertips down. And release. Okay, let's go for the other side. Left heel, steady and strong on the right leg, nice and tall. Option, left knee, option, right arm, left fingertips. And release. All right, option here, float right into sun and moon, right knee, left arm, or take it in stages. Right knee, left arm, sun and moon. Keep your gaze steady, your mind calm. And release. Every time your body goes off balance, it's learning something, right? Okay. Left knee, right arm, sun and moon. And release. All right, let's shake it out. And go ahead and do one sun and moon on the right, one sun and moon on the left. Just focus on you. If you are finished, just come back to mountain pose and feel 2 feet on the earth. Maybe even close your eyes and see if that changes the dynamic for you. And let's start to shake things out. Scan your body from head to toe. See how things are feeling. Move around. Take any final moves that your body is telling you it needs right now. And then as you slowly work your way back to stillness, take a moment to look around your space, see if there's any adjustments you want to make before we come down, or if there's anything you want to bring into final relaxation with you. Okay, as long as we have the blocks, let's have one block for Viparita Karani. So it's going to be at the center of your mat. Okay, pretty within reach. Now come to the top of your mat. Okay, and we're going to float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Keep the legs straight, notice those hamstrings. Keep the hips over the ankles. See where you go. Keep the legs straight, shine your heart forward for this half lift. Bend the knees and hips. Bring your fingertips down and go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Pressing the heels toward the earth here. Now take your big toes together. Let your knees bend to one side, hips to the other, and switch. Come back to center. Bring the knees, hover them 2 inches off the mat, and if you prefer, just spin off to the side. If you like to bring the knees down first, bring them down. We're coming into a seated mountain pose. All right, let's give everything a nice little shake here and do just some nice, gentle forward folding. This has been a very engaged, muscular practice, so think about letting go as you melt. Roll your hands up and melt. And just hang out in this forward fold. Even wiggle around if anything's calling to you to move. then take your hands back up, bend at the knees, roll down to the earth. Okay, we're going to lift the hips and slide the block on its lowest edge. So just a little supported back bend here. Okay, ground through the feet. Now you might choose to stay in supported back bend, or you might choose to bring your legs up for Viparita Karate. You might choose to have your knees bent and feet up, or both legs straight up. So a lot of this has to do with how much blood flow do you feel to the head. If you feel like there's too much, adjust your position. Okay, now on your next inhale, try and get your breath all the way to the tips of your toes. Exhale, soften. Bring your feet back down if they're up. Carefully lift your hips. Take that block out from underneath and put it off to the side. We're done with it. And just let your spine readjust, reconnect with the earth. While we're here, let's take the arms long out to the side and really extend through those fingers. Draw into a gentle fist. Extend and gentle fist. Extend, gentle fist. Extend, gentle fist, and rotate the wrists one direction and the other. All right, now bring your hands back down by your side. Take your right knee in towards you. Take a hold of your right hamstring. And take your right leg as straight as you can, still holding your fingers clasped around your right hamstring. So if it's here, it's here. If it's here, it's here. Wherever it is for you. Now press your right leg into the hands. We're clearing the spine. Release, stay clasped. Press again, press away. And release. Go ahead and switch sides. Left leg up, clasp your hands around your left thigh. Straighten your leg as much as you can with your hands clasped around your left thigh. Press into the thigh, into your hands, and release. Press into your hands and release. Bring your feet down to the mat. Let your knees gently open and close here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to extend the arms and the legs. Inhale. Draw just the right knee in for Ardha Appanasana. Let the left leg stay straight or bend as it desires. Ardha Appanasana here. Extend the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, left knee in. Extend the legs. We're going back to the right here. Bring your right knee in. Now take hold of your right foot if that's too far away. Take hold of your right hamstring and come into half happy baby. Right knee is heading toward the right armpit. Flex your right foot. And release, extend, left knee in. Grab your foot or your hamstring. Left foot is flexed, half happy baby. extend. This time we take both knees in, hands under the knees, both knees in. Okay? And now we're going to let the knees come away from the body as much as possible, still holding on to the hamstrings, and rock the spine. Give the spine a nice little massage here. Come back to center, extend the legs, inhale. Exhale, draw the knees in. This time try and hold on to your hamstrings, your shins. Yeah, those. Okay, and now take this to a happy baby. Remember, if the feet are ever too far away, just hold on to your hamstrings. And then when you get into your happy baby and you're feeling great, go ahead and rock side to side, massage the spine from there. All right, let's come back to center, release, bring the feet to the mat, open and close the knees. We're going to keep the left foot down, take the right leg up, point and flex the foot, and circle the ankle one direction and the other. And then switch sides, point and flex, circle, and circle. And bring it in. Let's just let those knees wave in and out a few more times. Bring your hands down by your side, feet to the mat, and just let your head move side to side. Let your head come back to center. Now raise the right corner of your mouth. Raise the left corner of your mouth. Yes, smile asana here. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, just start to move around. Let your body figure out any last things it wants to do, any realignment it wants to make as you head for your final relaxation position for this practice. And once you're settled into wherever that feels great for you, inhale through the nose and slowly exhale, release your body onto the earth and just be in final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your inhale, stretch the arms and legs long. Exhale, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side and up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.